They said the memory market would change the world. In the year 2149, humanity discovered how to record memories, bottle them like digital dreams, and rent them the same way people rented movies centuries ago. Adventure junkies rented memories of spacewalks. Lonely people rented memories of love. And the rich, well, they bought memories they didn't deserve. But nobody expected one thing. Some memories didn't belong to humans. And one memory, one single, corrupted recording would prove something the galaxy refused to believe. Humans see what no other species can. This is the story of how humanity discovered the truth and why the universe learned to fear us. His name was Aaron Vale. 36 years old. No family, no partner. No great adventures waiting for him at home. Just the quiet hum of a tiny apartment above a neon-soaked street in New London. He lived more in rented memories than in real life. Every Friday, he bought a new experience. Climbing Everest, swimming through Europa's oceans, holding a child he never had. But one night, he rented something different. A memory labeled Montan Ascent, Privacy, not for public distribution. The tag alone should have been a warning. It wasn't in the system catalog. It wasn't approved. It was sitting in the black market corner of the memory hub, wrapped in encryption like something someone desperately wanted to hide. Aaron wasn't brave. He wasn't bold. But he was curious, fatally curious. So, he rented Italiano. The world dissolved around him. He opened his eyes, and he was no longer Aaron. He was someone else. Someone breathing heavily in thin, icy mountain air. A woman. Strong legs, cold fingers, heartbeat thundering. He could feel her fear. Memory immersion wasn't like Viarit, was raw, visceral. Every emotion the original owner felt. You felt too. She was climbing a snowy ridge in darkness. Her name, unknown. Time, unknown. Location, unknown. Only the fear was clear. Something ahead terrified her. Aaron tried telling himself, it's just a recording, just someone's past. But then he saw it. The woman crouched behind a rock. Below the ridge, on a narrow plateau, stood two figures. One human, one not. The human man was shouting, pleading. The other figure loomed unnaturally tall, its shape shifting like smoke held inside a humanoid outline. The creature didn't speak with a voice. It vibrated the air, like reality itself was responding. Then it stabbed the man not with a weapon, but with its hand. Its arm morphed into a blade of black shimmering matter. The man collapsed. Aaron's heart pounded so violently he thought it would burst. The woman gasped. The creature turned. Slowly, deliberately, directly toward her. Though the memory had no free will, Aaron felt the creature see him. See both of them. As if the memory wasn't just a recording, then everything went black. Aaron ripped off the headset, sweating, shaking. He checked the metadata of the memory. Recorded date, December 27th, 2149. Current date, December 4th, 2149. Aaron blinked. No. That meant the memory was recorded 23 days in the future. Impossible, Igel. Then heroes. He checked again. The timestamp was authentic. Not fact. Not corrupted. Aaron whispered to himself. How do you record a memory that hasn't happened yet? He didn't know it yet, but this question was the line that divided his old life from humanity's new fate. The door to his apartment unlocked itself. Not. Open it. Someone bypassed the security system. Aaron Frusi. Soft footsteps entered behind him. He turned slowly. Standing in the doorway was a woman he recognized instantly, because he had been her. Hey, climber. She looked exhausted, frostbitten, bleeding from her temple. You watched my memory, she whispered. Aaron's throat tightened. What was that thing? She swallowed hard. It was a warning. She staggered forward. My name is Commander Lyra Shaw, Earth Special Defense, and you shouldn't have been able to see that creature. Humans aren't supposed to detect them. Aaron frowned. Detect who? She stared at him. The Vakar, a species that hides inside memories. They infiltrate timelines by imprinting themselves into future events. Every species that encounters them collapses before they ever realize they were attacked. Aaron shook his head. But I saw it. Clearly. Lyra looked terrified and amazed at the same time. That's impossible, she said. Humans don't perceive memory anomalies. No species does. You're the first person in recorded galactic history to detect a vaca inside a future imprint. Aaron whispered. Why, May? She leaned closer. Because humans are chaotic, unpredictable, emotional. Our memories aren't orderly data, they're storms. And storms reveal things that perfect minds cannot hide. She exhaled sharply. The vaca didn't expect you to see them. A sharp vibration rippled the air. Lyra's face went pale. They found us. The lights flickered. A shadow bled across the wall, stretching like liquid darkness. Aaron scrambled back. Is that? Yes, Lyra said. They're trying to overwrite this moment. They want this memory to never exist. The shadow extended a tendril toward Aaron. Lyra shoved him behind her. Humans are not prey, she snarled. She fired a pulse weapon. The shadow recoiled, shrieking in a frequency Aaron felt in his bones. What do we do? Aaron yelled. Lyra grabbed his arm. We fight the way humans always fight, with chaos. Lyra dragged Aaron into his own memory console. Hurry, she said. We're going inside your mind. What? Humans have something no alien species has, she said breathlessly. Unstable memories. Imperfect recollection. Wild imagination. Vaca can't navigate chaos. She slammed the memory sync device onto his head. Darkness swallowed him. Aaron opened his eyes inside a storm of memories. His childhood, his first heartbreak, his mother's laugh. 1,000 moments swirling like planets in orbit. The vaca entered shrieking as the chaotic environment assaulted its senses. For the first time, it was blind. Lyra appeared beside Aaron, a glowing form shaped by his recollection of her. Listen to me, she said. Your imagination is your weapon. Think of something terrifying to the vaca. Aaron's mind raced. He didn't imagine monsters, or weapons, or soldiers. He imagined uncertainty. Thousands of versions of himself, all conflicting. Young Aaron, old Aaron, brave Aaron, coward Aaron, heroic Aaron, broken Aaron. The vaca shrieked as its perfect logic systems overloaded, trying to predict which version was real. This is what humans are, Lyra said. Unpredictable, illogical, free. Aaron realized something profound. Humans weren't the weakest species. We were the least readable, and therefore the most dangerous. The vaca's form shattered into scattered fragments of failing memory data. One last scream, and it evaporated. Aaron gasped awake on his floor. Lyra tore off the headset, breathing hard. You did it, she whispered. Aaron blinked. I did what? You fought a vaca inside your own memory, she said. Nobody has ever accomplished that. Not even trained teleminds. Aaron exhaled shakily. So what happens now? Lyra stood, offering her hand. Now, the galaxy changes. She looked at him with something between awe and fear. The vaca infiltrates through perfect memories, ordered minds, predictable species. But humans are chaos engines. We can break their infiltration methods. Aaron swallowed. So we're, what? Valuable. Lyra shook her head. Not valuable. She smiled a dangerous, proud smile. You're the only species they can't control. And now that you've destroyed one of them, they'll fear humanity. She stepped closer. We're building a task force of humans with chaotic memory signatures. People like you. Aaron hesitated. I'm nobody. Lyra squeezed his shoulder. Not anymore. You're the first human to see the vaca for what they are. You're humanity's front line. That night, high above Earth, something stirred in the void. A cluster of vaca forms hovered in silent council. Humanity, primitive, emotional, chaotic humanity, had done the impossible. We had seen the unseen, broken the unbreakable, shattered the perfect plans of a species older than our solar system. And so the vaca made their first new entry in their cosmic archive. Humans are not to be approached through memory infiltration. Their minds are storms. Their memories are weapons. Their unpredictability is lethal. They are the one species the cosmos must fear. And it all began with one lonely man renting a memory he was never meant to see.